The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Oldham County High School's basketball starts now.
Good evening, everyone, from Woodford County High School in Versailles, Kentucky. Welcome to another broadcast of Oldham County High School's basketball on Glycod. Tonight it's the Oldham County Colonels against the Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Good evening, everyone. I'm Keith Elkins. Murray Garvin alongside. He has coached at the college and high school levels. You've seen a lot of basketball, Murray, but this one certainly shapes up as a matchup between two good teams and should be fun to watch.
Absolutely. We got the state leading scorer in Max Green, and we got the defending 8th region champion in Woodford County. We're in for a great basketball game tonight here in Versailles. Really excited to see this matchup.
You mentioned Max Green. He has 87 three-pointers this year, and that's just 2 behind Travis Perry, the University of Kentucky recruit that everybody has been following. Max Green is going to be a college player, too, at Holy Cross. And when you talk about a player with nearly unlimited range, he's a guy you can use that phrase in.
Yes, Coach Leslie said if he's open, shoot it.
That's right.
You can't ask for any more from a coach to a player. He said if he has the green light, and he's really an unselfish player, even though he averages 32 points a game.
Now, Woodford County will be without one of their main players tonight, Santonio Wade, out with an injury, but he kind of makes them go. But they have some other great athletes as well, so they'll be able to challenge Green, I think.
Yes, Leighton Starks is a quality basketball player that Coach Brown said he's really looking to see how he steps up tonight to the challenge with having their floor leader out in Wade.
Mm-hmm. And to challenge a player like Green, I'm sure he's seen all kinds of defenses. Some coaches like to go with something different, but on the other hand, your players don't know that. They haven't been practicing that for a long period of time. What's your approach in trying to contain a superstar?
Well, in order to contain a superstar is you can't let the role players become superstars. So tonight, Woodford County's got to do a great job on limiting Max's open looks, but you can't let a role player have a career night.
Woodford County and Oldham County, it does shape up to be an excellent matchup tonight. We're glad you've joined us on Glycod. We'll have much more on our pregame report in just a minute when we continue on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in, like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, making your life easier with quality products and quality service.
Here with Coach Leslie at Woodford County High School, head coach of Oldham County, getting ready for an 8th region matchup with Woodford County. Coach, how do you feel about tonight's matchup?
I like having this game this time of year. It'll let us know where we're at going into the second half of the season. They're one of the better teams, obviously, in the region. To come on the road on a Monday night, it will tell us a lot about our team, where we're at, and what we need to do to progress forward if we're going to be a true force within this region at the end.
Max Green, state leading scorer. It's not too often that as a head coach you get to coach a young man that can put the ball in the hole like that. What is something about him that most people don't know?
He has changed a lot within the last year. I think earlier on he took it more on his shoulders. He thought that everything had to kind of run always through him, and he finally realized that, hey, everybody's not as good as you, but you need all those other guys to help. So he has really took it upon himself. He's been a great leader throughout the offseason, throughout this year. Empowers a lot of the other guys. Yeah, he's going to shoot more shots than anybody else for us. That's just part of it because he makes more shots than anybody else. But he starts to trust those other guys, empowers those other guys, and that's what's going to make us be a better team at the end. So the teams can't just lay and play junk on him the whole time and just let others free roam out there. We got to have other guys out there, and he's starting to empower those guys. That's made us a lot better.
Woodford County tonight, defending region champ. You said it's a great matchup for this time of year. What would you like to see from your team tonight?
They want to compete because we've been notoriously so-so on these hour-plus bus rides during the week. Coming straight out of school, it's a team that we hopefully have to play again at some point, and it will tell us, what do we have to do then? Can we compete? Can we rebound? Can we try to take something away from them and then work on it again if we then see them later on?
You heard it here first with Coach Leslie, head coach at Oldham County High School. See you tonight on Glycod Media.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community.
Winter officially begins Thursday, December 21st, but the cold will be here long before that. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a 12-point HVAC checkup. Schedule now and it's only $99 for new customers. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
swoop. One innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
And we're back at Woodford County High School. Glad you joined us for basketball on Glycod tonight. We're getting set for Oldham County and Woodford County. Keith Elkins along with Murray Garvin, two good ball clubs tonight. You heard us talk about it a few minutes ago, and you heard the comments of Coach Leslie. Now, Murray, we'll take a look at the keys of the ball game. Tonight's keys to the game are presented by Traditional Bank, because who you bank with matters. Murray?
Yes, first for Oldham County, keys to the game for them is take great shots. Woodford County is going to try to pressure them. It's very important that Oldham takes great shots. The next key is to win the glass. They have to box out and limit Woodford County from getting second chance baskets. And last but not least, I call it TCB, take care of the ball. Woodford County is going to try to get up in them, try to speed them up. Oldham County's got to do a good job of taking care of the basketball and limiting turnovers that create easy baskets. Now, the keys for Woodford County: contain Max if you can. That's easier said than done. Next, don't let a role player be a star tonight. And last but not least, free throws win ball games. Coach Brown has emphasized that his team has to make more free throws down the stretch and shoot at a higher percentage in order for them to compete for a region championship.
And this should be a competitive ball game tonight. We expect that. A lot of talent on both teams. You should see some outstanding shooting at stretches during the game tonight. Oldham County with Max Green, that long-range three-pointer of his. And, of course, he can drive and pass the ball, too. But that three-point shot is certainly his trademark in what has been a big season for him. This broadcast is authorized by Woodford County High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you very much for watching. Our pregame show will continue in just a moment. We'll hear from Woodford County head coach Deron Brown right after this on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
Here with Jerron Brown, head coach of Woodford County High School. Coach Brown, tough game tonight. You got Oldham County and the state's leading scorer. What does that matchup look like for your team tonight?
I think it's probably going to be one of the toughest matchups. It reminds me sort of the Harlan County team with Trent Noah with that one score. You got to stop. I know we're not going to stop him. We just try to slow him down a little bit. He's a great player, Division I player, nice size on him, point guard. Hope we can try to run him down.
Okay. What about coming into the game? You guys are in the same region. What does this set the tone for going forward?
Well, it's good to see another opponent outside of our district because I don't play many people in my region. I try to go around and play other different schools. So this is just a nice little matchup to see what we'll be facing in the region if we both advance. Okay.
Going forward, looking down the road, what would you like to see improve from your team tonight?
Free throws. We need to make free throws and rebound a little bit better, but main so just free throws.
Okay, here with Jerron Brown, head coach of Woodford County. Join us tonight on Glycod Media.
Thanks.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Blind Direct, not just blinds. Blind Direct, not just blinds.
The reason I went to traditional bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Winter officially begins Thursday, December 21st, but the cold will be here long before that. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a 12-point HVAC checkup. Schedule now and it's only $99 for new customers. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
We are at Woodford County High School tonight, getting ready for a big matchup between Oldham County and Woodford County, just a few minutes away from game time. Keith Elkins along with Murray Garvin. Murray, you talked to both coaches, and coaches at this stage of the season. We're into the latter part of January now. As one of them said, I guess Coach Leslie said, this is a game where we can find out where we are now. This is an important time of year for coaches, isn't it?
Absolutely. You're coming out of Christmas break, you're coming out of the Christmas tournaments, and now you're settling into what we call region play here in Kentucky. It's an exciting time. You get to see how your teams matured over the first half of the season, and both teams, I believe, will be ready to go tonight.
And this is a thing where you look for how your teams respond to a big game. I would think most players want to go up against the best. That's their competitive nature, and it certainly is for coaches too, isn't it?
Well, in the age of social media, you know who the good players are, and I would guarantee that both teams are jacked up tonight to go against each other. You got Woodford County, the defending champs, and you got the state leading scorer and a contender this year in Oldham County. So it creates a great atmosphere, a great environment for good basketball.
Well, let's take a look at how the visiting Oldham County Colonels will line up tonight. Of course, Max Green, wearing number 10, will be in that starting lineup. He is the state's leading scorer at about 32 points a game, and he is second in three-pointers now, just behind Travis Perry, just a couple behind. He has 87. Perry has 89. Other starters for Oldham County tonight include Will Hinkle. He'll wear number 5, a 5'10 sophomore. Also starting for Woodford County tonight is Abram Steinbrenner. He's wearing number 33, a 6'4 senior. He's also headed for college basketball. He'll be playing at Wittenberg in Ohio. Cameron Roush will start for the Colonels tonight, wearing number 1, 6-foot senior, 4.6 points a game, about 4 rebounds a game for him. And also starting for Oldham County is Henry Markham. He is a 6'6 junior, averaging just under 10 points a game and just under 10 rebounds a game. So some size in that Oldham County lineup for Coach Josh Leslie, and of course the big scorer in Max Green, averaging just about 32 points and about 9.5 or about 8 rebounds per game as well for the Oldham County Colonels tonight. Now for Woodford County.
For Woodford County, you have Omari Joyner, number 2, a freshman phenom that'll be starting for Woodford County tonight. Then you have Leighton Starks, number 4, averaging 13 points a game. Will be another player in the lineup for them, along with J.J. Jenkins, averaging 9 points a game. And then last but not least, you would have Thurman Wade.
That's the starting lineup for Coach Jerron Brown's Woodford County Yellow Jackets. They come in at 13-3. And they are 2-0 in the 8th region, 2-0 in the 30th district. Oldham County comes in with a mark of 14-5 on the season, 4-2 in the 8th region, and 0-1 in 29th district play, coached by Josh Leslie. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling. Contact Thompson at 502-703-0244 for their 100% satisfaction guarantee. Thompson Heating and Cooling. Back with more on a pregame show in just a moment here on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
From Glycod, it's Oldham County High School's basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Oldham County Health Department, healthy people, strong community. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring Waste Wizard. And by LaGrange Service Center, Mortensen Family Dental, Thompson Heating and Cooling, and Financial Solutions Incorporated. Now, courtside for all the action of Oldham County High School's basketball from Glycod.
Back at Woodford County High School, Oldham County and Woodford County coming up in just a few minutes. Keith Elkins along with Murray Garvin. Glad you've joined us tonight on Glycod for this ball game. And Murray, the Woodford County Yellow Jackets are short one key player. We mentioned it earlier, Santonio Wade, a guard who is very quick, has a nice left-handed shot and averaging 18 points a game. They're going to have to go without him tonight. That's a big loss, isn't it?
Hey, it's a huge loss for him, but also a great opportunity, Keith. Coach Brown emphasized before the game that he would like to see who steps up, and it's a time period where you could grow your team and not look at this as a negative, but actually look at it as a positive and develop some leadership in the rest of your guys.
What about the experience that a coach develops? You coached for quite a while at the high school and college level, and after you've been at a place several seasons, you have the program at least heading toward the direction that you want in terms of how you got it set up. How important is that as these coaches continue in their careers?
Well, as they continue, you want to see progress, but a coach is never satisfied, really. You measure yourself each game, each practice, and I believe that whoever comes up short on the scoreboard tonight, they're going to lose some sleep and try to figure it out, even though both coaches have been very successful in their careers.
As I look down that Woodford County roster, I recognize several names from their outstanding football team. So they've got some multi-sport athletes on there. What's your feeling on playing several sports and contributing as well here to basketball?
Well, in high school, I was a two-sport athlete at Pikeville High School, and there you expected to play multiple sports. I believe it gives young people an opportunity to have multiple experiences, and most importantly, you get to rest a muscle group that you can abuse if you just stay in one sport the entire time. It's difficult, but it's a great experience for the young people that choose to do that.
Well, some fine athletes on both teams, and we look for a good matchup here tonight as Oldham County takes on Woodford County here at the Hive, the gym at Woodford County High School. We'll be right back, take one final break, and be back with the start of the ball game in just a moment on Glycod.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community.
Winter officially begins Thursday, December 21st, but the cold will be here long before that. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a 12-point HVAC checkup. Schedule now and it's only $99 for new customers. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No. When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
From Glycod, it's Oldham County High School's basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Oldham County Health Department, healthy people, strong community. Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Oldham County Solid Waste Management, featuring Waste Wizard. And by LaGrange Service Center, Mortensen Family Dental, Thompson Heating and Cooling, and Financial Solutions Incorporated. Now, courtside for all the action of Oldham County High School's basketball from Glycod.
Just about set for action at Woodford County High School as the lineups are introduced for these two teams. Oldham will be in blue and Woodford County, the homestanding Yellow Jackets, in white. And as you look down that lineup card there, Murray, Max Green's name stands out, of course, but he's got a good crew around him, too.
Absolutely. Number 23, Henry Markham, is another young man that's going to play college basketball that shoots the ball very well from three. Abraham Steinbrunner is another quality big for them. Will Hinkle and Cameron Roush.
And the homestanding Yellow Jackets in the white tonight. Omari Joyner leads them off there, but they've got some good athletes for this Woodford County club, even with Wade out.
Yes, Leighton Starks is a heck of a ball player, along with the young Omari Joyner, which is the assistant coach's son, Butch Joyner, who used to be the head coach at Frankfort High School.
So we're underway, and the Colonels will get the first offensive opportunity here. It comes into Hinkle, and there's immediately a steal, a drive for the basket, and the layup is good. Joyner with the steal and the basket.
pretty impressive for a freshman to have that presence of mind and be able to make that play early on in the game. Gives Woodford County some great hope there without their leading scorer, Santonio Wade, out of the lineup.
We saw Green drive and gets it away to a teammate. Green's got it back now. Heads toward the baseline. They're all over him down there, and he walked with it.
Great intensity on the first defensive possession for Woodford County there.
They swarmed on Max Green, came up with the turnover. 2-0 Woodford lead. Yellow Jackets on the attack now. There's Joyner again. And Jenkins, and then in the middle it goes, and the shot by Starks is good.
Woodford did a great job moving the basketball from one side of the floor to the other, hit the high post for Starks for a great pull-up jump shot there at the free throw line.
4-0 start for the Yellow Jackets. The pass deflected, rescued though by Oldham County. Roush has it, gets it outside. The long one out there, no good by Steinbrenner, and it's a Woodford County rebound. And the long pass inside, and there is Starks again for the layup, and a nice pass on that play from Nolan Asher.
You can tell Woodford County's really up for the challenge tonight.
Quick start for the Yellow Jackets, 6-0 the score. Woodford County on top and pushing that ball up the floor. Been out in the corner now. And now a steal. Here comes Roush with it, or rather Hinkle, and Hinkle drives in, lays it up with the right hand.
You know, I was going to say, Keith, if Woodford County would have converted on that last trip down the floor, I would have expected a timeout from Oldham.
Nice pass into the middle. Joyner can't convert, but it is tipped in by Asher. Out of bounds. Oldham County will retain possession. It's an 8-2 ball game. Yellow Jackets in front of the home fans tonight, off to the quick start. Woodford County in white, Oldham County in blue tonight. Both teams having excellent seasons and then meeting head-to-head here tonight. That pass a little too tall there for Markham, but deflected back out and picked up by Hinkle. And now Markham drives and lays it in.
Prior to the game, Coach Leslie emphasized that they need Markham to kind of step up his role with the team on the scoring end, because so many freak defenses against Max Green that they need a second guy to really take that responsibility.
Yeah, that leading scorer in the state attracts a lot of attention, and he has to adjust to that. Here's the pass inside, and the basket, and the foul. Asher with the basket.
I'm sure Oldham County, when you have that hour-long bus ride coming straight into the gym, sitting for the JV game, and then having to play against a strong Woodford County team like this, it's hard getting off the bus and playing against this level of competition. So I look to see how they respond to this early lead by Woodford.
Woodford is applying that pressure and then pushing the ball down the floor when they get it. Colonel's with it now. Inside it goes to Hinkle, and Markham goes down on the baseline. Green spinning, and there's Markham open for the free throw line jumper, but it's short. He scrambles in, got the rebound momentarily, but now the Yellow Jackets have it running the other way. Asher drives. He missed the shot, but the follow is not there. And then finally the follow is there, and a foul. That's Joyner again, right?
That's Joyner, young freshman making an impact. One of the keys that Coach Brown said to their season early on has been the rise of their freshmen. He didn't expect them to be contributors like they are this season, and Joyner stepped right into a role, and I believe is the team's second leading scorer.
That one bounced away, but looks like he's going to get another try. Joyner 10 points a game, 3 rebounds a game, a freshman, and he is going to be one good basketball player to be contributing like this to this varsity level at this early stage of his career.
Absolutely.
That one's in.
You know, I would say that there's no lead that's really safe against a ball club that can shoot it the way that Oldham County can. Yep. They can get right back into the game with a few possessions with their perimeter shooting.
They can. There's Rankin in the ball game for Oldham County wearing 21. Now here's the drive, and attempted block by Starks, but he's going to get whistled for the foul as Green went for the basket.
That was a great play on the ball by Starks. Green, it would have been better if he had tried to finish that with his left hand, but he drew the foul and he's going to the free throw line. I don't ever question the referees, Keith.
Maybe not out loud so much anymore, right?
No, not out. Maybe I'm safe from up here.
That's right. Here's a shot by Max Green, and it is good, as you might expect. He's pretty good at the free throw line, too, 84%. He doesn't leave many points at that line. He collects them in bunches. 14-6, Woodford on top as we near the 4.5-minute mark of the first quarter. Yellow Jackets attacking as they have been throughout this ball game. Wade outside, now up on the high post. Wade takes the long shot, missed it, and the rebound. Starks battles for it, but it's an Oldham County rebound as Steinbrenner came up with it. Now up to Rankin. Now Steinbrenner, I should credit that rebound to Markham. Here is Green. Crossover and then fires a three and hits it.
Wow, that's impressive. To be able to shoot off the dribble like that, that's not easy to do.
Now a steal by Oldham. Colonels have it going the other way. They get it to Green, and he hits another one. Well, as you said just a moment ago, Murray, they can get right back in this thing quickly, and they have. A shaky start for Oldham, but now a couple of threes by Green, and it's 14-12. Jackets working on offense. Starks came up to the high post, but they didn't go to him. Now he's got it. Now he's going to fire from three-point range and missed it long that time. Rebound to Roush of Oldham County, and now here is Green faking, and puts up another one and missed it, but drew the foul.
He has great poise from three-point range, a great shooter, great confidence, and he has the confidence of his teammates and coaching staff, and that really contributes to a young man being able to play his game, is when his teammates expect him to fulfill his role and the coach is okay with it.
And you mentioned poise, and a scorer like that has to have the poise because he's going to see all kinds of defenses. He's going to see people in his face all the time, and he has to keep a cool head, doesn't he?
Absolutely, and he's not going to sneak up on anybody on the scouting report, so he's got to be ready to play every night.
He has made the first two free throws. It was a three-point attempt, of course, so he'll step up there for a third one. And now he could put his team in front. And he does. So off to a quick start. I show him with 11 already, and 15 now for Oldham County, 14 for Woodford County. So now the Jackets facing a little pressure from the Colonels as they come up court. Fired over to the right side near the sideline. A double team over there. Driving is Wade. Got to the basket, missed the shot. Starks battles for it, but Oldham comes out with it. A drive down the floor by Green, and he is fouled, I think, before he went up with that shot.
Early on, Green has been very impressive on how he could find his shot. His length is also a major factor. The young man stands about 6'7" and plays all four positions for Oldham County, so it's hard to pin him down on where he's going to get the ball at.
Green with it right now on the right side in three-point range. Going on the move, gets into the lane, fakes and steps in and puts the shot up, no good. And the Jackets off with it. Here is Starks driving hard, a big collision in the lane. Which way is it going to go? A little disagreement among officials, it appears. Yep, it's going to be an offensive foul on Starks.
Yeah, Starks has got to finish off 2 feet right there and recognize that the defense was back. Either finish off 2 or pull the ball out and try to get a better shot than what he got.
Full court pressure by Woodford County. Rankin has it for Oldham. Comes across the line, and now Green moves in, gives it back to Rankin. Had a step on the baseline momentarily, now covered up over there. And the pass stolen as he tried to come back outside to Green. Trouble in the lane there, but it clears it out.
Joyner does a great job of anticipating passing lanes. That's his second steal already in the game for Woodford County.
Joyner got one right at the very beginning of the game and got one in there. Wyatt Peters in the ball game for Woodford County. Now the fake and the jumper off the glass, no good by Asher, and we've got a foul on the rebound against the Yellow Jackets.
Oldham County has settled into a 2-3 zone, very active hands, and it's limited the open looks for Woodford County here in the second end of this first quarter.
Now we've gone with a minute 45 to go in the first quarter. That's the 5th team foul on Woodford County, and that means with the new free throw rule that we'll see 2 free throws. And we'll see that for the rest of the quarter for Oldham County. Oldham County with 2 team fouls, so Woodford not close to that 2-shot bonus as yet. Shot is no good by Cameron Roush. Still a 1-point lead for the Oldham County Colonels. 14-4 on the year coming in. 14-5 make it. Second one, right-hander up, spins around and stays in for it. Woodford County working against the press, and here is Joyner driving right to the basket. Missed the shot. Green pulled it down, had to hold on, but he's got it, and now the Colonels come into offensive court. Nolan Leche in the ball game, number 3. There's Roush, and now back to Green. Working out there beyond the arc. Now he gets a step down the lane, puts it up and in.
That is very difficult to guard with one man. I anticipate by the end of the game, Woodford County is going to have to run somebody else at him and get the ball out of his hands.
He was able to take it down the lane that time. He's 6'7", so if he gets in close to the basket, he's going to be really, really hard to stop. Shot from outside, no good. Colonel's on the attack again. Steinbruner goes to the corner. Roush ran into a lot of trouble there in the lane. Missed the shot. Peters has it for Woodford County. Double teamed in backcourt. Got rid of it to Joyner. And now a drive down the lane. He got it this time.
Very impressed in this first quarter. This is the first time seeing young Joyner play, and young man has a bright future. Just seems like he has a knack for the basketball.
Long 3 by Green, and it's in there. Wow. We talked about his range being unlimited. There's Starks with it. Now his toss goes into backcourt, but there is Green to pick it up and jam it home. 6 seconds in the first quarter, driving into the lane. Jenkins with the shot and the basket, and it is a 23-18 score here at the end of the first quarter, and we have seen a lot of action. Can't say that's a surprise at all, but a good one here in the first quarter. 23-18 the score at the end of one. We'll take a break, come back with the second quarter in just a moment here on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by...
Ready for the second quarter of action. 23-18 the score. Oldham County is on top now after a slow start. The Colonels, and in particular Max Green, got really, really hot there late in the first quarter, Murray.
He absolutely scorched the nets for unofficial 18 points in the first quarter, and he starts the second quarter on the bench to get a breather.
Woodford County working with it now. Oldham in blue doing the defensive work here at the Jackets end of the floor. Inside it goes to Starks, turned and looked, but then decided to pass back out. There's the 15-footer by Jenkins, a nice shot. 23-20.
You could really tell that Woodford County is searching for that leader on the offensive end with Wade out of the game tonight. You know, it's new for them. They got to figure it out, and again, it's a great learning opportunity for them.
Nolan Leche with the basket for Oldham County, and now a steal by Leche. He goes in and lays it in. For 27-20, the lead 7 now for Oldham County after being down 10 early. Driving is Jenkins, puts it up going by, missed the shot. Rebound to Markham of Oldham County. Here come the Colonels.
That's one of my least favorite shots, is that 3-foot floater, and a lot of kids, they see these pros do it and they don't realize how tough that shot actually is.
That is a tough shot, yeah.
I would prefer they use the glass instead of trying to catch the front of the rim or shoot it with touch from 2 or 3 feet.
Now the drive and the basket. 27-22. That was Joyner that time. We get a timeout. Want to take a break? Let's do that. We'll take a break and be right back with more action in just a moment. 27-22 the score. Oldham County on top.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
Keith Elkins, Murray Garvin back at Woodford County High School. And Murray, you mentioned again just a moment ago during that fast action of the first quarter. I hadn't mentioned it for a little while, but Woodford County missing one of its key players, Santonio Wade, and he would have a big role in this game.
Absolutely. You know, Santonio was a part of their championship team last year. He came back as the leader of the basketball team, and this is their first game without him. So it's made them kind of search for points, and you can tell they're unsure who's going to take that shot.
Here's a long one by Steinbrenner. That one rims out of there. Woodford County's Jenkins with, or rather Joyner with the rebound. Jackets down by 5.
This matchup zone is confusing for Woodford County.
Here's the miss and the rebound by Markham. Clears it away to Leche. And tried to go across to Steinbrenner and couldn't get the pass to connect. (27-22), and the deflection and the steal. Colonel's in a hurry the other way, almost too much of a hurry. There's Green with it. Now the ball knocked out of bounds.
Down on the other end for Oldham County, they kind of match up. It's a 2-3 zone where the top 2 guys meet them at midcourt. And I think Woodford County is very confused and been lackadaisical with the basketball.
There's the high lob coming in near the top of the key. Now the long one from there by Green. A high bounce off the rim. And the rebound to Joyner of Woodford County. He's looking for an avenue, finds one, and then Markham is there to block the shot. Out of bounds it goes back to Woodford County. They are driving hard for that basket.
Yes, and Joyner seems to take on the role with Wade out of the game tonight as really the shot taker for Woodford County.
Now driving for the basket, and that one's good. That is Jenkins again. That's 27-24.
You know, a lot of people underestimate the courage that it takes in order to take a shot. You know, there's some kids that don't want to shoot the ball because they don't want the responsibility.
There's one taken by Jeremy Harmon. His first scoring of the night. He gets 3 on the board for Oldham, and it's 30-24 in favor of the Colonels. Jackets work it outside. There's the drive again by Joyner, and he found room on the left side and put it in there.
Joyner takes the ball either hand strong to the basket, and it seems to be a great finisher at the rim to be just a freshman. Again, he's a coach's son, so you know he's been around the game, and he's been around his father who played college basketball.
The shot from the corner is good by Harmon.
Harmon's come in and been instant impact, heating up quick off the bench for Oldham County.
He has made a difference, and as you say, that takes some pressure off Green when the others can do that. Now the drive, the shot missed this time by Jenkins, and it'll be claimed by Oldham County. They're trying to get it up to Green. He goes right back to his teammate now, and not sure that Harmon was expecting that pass, and he ended up taking a couple extra steps.
You know what I liked about that is after that mistake by Harmon, Green was the first player to meet him and to shake his hand and tell him next play, and you like to see that from your leading scorer.
Yeah, you got to have that from your players because the coach is looking at other things, and sometimes if a teammate picks you up, that can make a difference moving forward.
And sometimes that's the difference, Keith, in recruiting as well. You watch a kid's character when his teammates may make a mistake. How does he treat them? How does he react? And that's a good sign from Green, what I just witnessed there.
7-point lead for the Colonels as we near the 3-minute mark of the second quarter here at Woodford County High School tonight. Glad you joined us on Glycod. The pass along the baseline, and that one gets away, and it'll go back to the Colonels.
Against this matchup zone that Oldham's playing, Woodford County has to get someone in the high post in the short corner and try to make sure that every trip down the floor, that ball at least touches one of those areas and play inside out.
Green brings it up this time, picked up by Jenkins as he comes across the line. Gets a pick over there from Harmon. Now the running one-hander, and that one bounces off, went too far that time, and Jackets have it, hurrying the other way. Pressure by Green. Now driving is Wade. They get it in the corner. Now back into the lane, and there is Brown with the shot. Not good, and that one goes out of bounds. And the officials take a look at one another. They'll call it Woodford County's way. 2:28 to go. Joyner in there for Woodford County. Probst is in there. Well, he was, and now he'll be removed from the lineup as we get another substitution in for the Yellow Jackets. Green way up for that rebound. Fires a pass along the baseline, comes back out to Green. He's ready to fire and hits it.
That was a great ball movement by Oldham County. That ball touched about 3 or 4 players' hands. And again, they got it to their money man, Green, and he knocks another one down.
36-26, a 10-point lead for Oldham County. If you were with us at the start of the ball game, you would not have anticipated this being the score at this time. Nice shot in the middle of the lane by Joyner.
Need to write this name down. Omari Joyner has got a super, super bright future ahead of him. Just in the first 2 quarters here I've witnessed, he has major upside to be a freshman.
Steinbrenner, nice spinning move, but couldn't finish, but his teammate does. Markham in there for the follow. 38-28. Here's Wade inside. He ran into a lot of Oldham County defense there. Now a long one. No good by Green. Gets his own rebound. He'll have a layup. 40-28, a 12-point margin for the Colonels, and we'll get a timeout here for Woodford, and we'll take that timeout and be back in just a moment. 1:11 to go in the second quarter. The score, Oldham County 40, Woodford County 28. We'll be right back on Glycod.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
Back at Woodford County High School, 40-28 the score. The visiting team, the Oldham County Colonels, on top now as we near the final minute of the first half. Woodford on the attack, needed a little reset there and got a timeout for Coach Jerron Brown to talk to his troops, and now they'll try to get back into this thing that Oldham County has taken over here in the late stages of the first quarter and in the second.
Yeah, this matchup zone, and again, having their leading scorer, Santonio Wade, out. Woodford County just looks uncertain how to attack this defense right now.
Joyner with it out on top. Of course, that's where Wade would normally be attacking the defense. A very quick player and a good shooter, Wade. So he brings a lot of dimensions to the offensive game.
Absolutely, and then sometimes you just need a guy that will just go get a shot. And Santonio did that for Woodford County.
A good attempt by Jenkins, but that one rimmed out of there. Now they're battling for the rebound. They've got it back. A near steal. Driving is Asher, got an opening and laid it in.
Woodford's just got to continue to attack the paint right there.
There is Green attacking. He wanted the goaltending call, didn't get it, and now a long one at the buzzer is no good, and we will end the first half with Green asking for a goaltending call, but I don't think we're going to get one. I think it's going to be 40-30 at halftime. That's what we see on the scoreboard right now, and that's how it will be at halftime. A 10-point lead for the Oldham County Colonels over the Woodford County Yellow Jackets here at the Hive, Woodford County High School tonight. So we'll come back and begin our halftime report in just a moment on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
The reason I went to traditional bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community. Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by the Oldham County Health Department. Find out about their array of wellness programs and services by visiting oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people, strong community.
Back at Woodford County High School at halftime, the host Woodford County Yellow Jackets trailing the Oldham County Colonels by a score of 40-30. I'm Keith Elkins. Murray Garvin is alongside, former high school and college coach, and we talked before the ball game. We're going to be seeing one of the outstanding players, outstanding scorers in Kentucky in Max Green, and he certainly was every bit of that in the first half.
He was very, very impressive. Anytime that you can shoot the ball from the distance that he can, and again, when you have the confidence of your teammates and your coaches, it just makes you that much more lethal on the offensive end.
And he has to battle through some aggressive defense, and he looks for his shot. Of course, he has almost unlimited range outside, but he can drive the ball. He's 6'7", so if he gets inside, he's tough to stop there too. So an all-around offensive game, and he does look for his teammates too and gets them the ball in good shape.
Absolutely. Coach Leslie mentioned to me that he's trying to get him to understand between a good shot and a great shot. And sometimes when you're teaching and coaching high school basketball, it's getting guys to understand a good shot for you may not be a good shot for a teammate. Max Green has the green light, and he's freed up to take some questionable shots because the time that he's put in outside of practice.
And Max Green, of course, is headed for a college career at Holy Cross, and so he has been recruited by Holy Cross and has committed to them. And tonight, on his way to a big night, unofficially, 23 points in that first half. So he has carried the load for the Oldham County Colonels. On the Woodford County side, we mentioned they sorely missed Santonio Wade tonight, but Omari Joyner has played a good game, played very aggressively on the offense and looking for his shot and driving into that lane, running into the defense sometimes, but he has unofficially got 11 at half, and he's contributed a lot to this team.
Yes, and Coach Brown emphasized the impact of the young freshman on his program this season has been a pleasant surprise. And with Santonio Wade out, it is much needed tonight.
And with Wade out, what does Jerron Brown tell his team at halftime to try to get back into this ballgame?
Well, they have to identify it. Green shouldn't get a whole lot of open looks. I mean, he averages 32 points a game. You have to always know where he's at on the floor, take care of the ball versus this matchup zone. I imagine they're drawing up how to attack Oldham County's zone defense. And I look for them to come out in the second half like they started the game, with much more aggression and intensity on the defensive end.
And for Oldham County, of course, they want to keep things going.
Well, they want to keep it going the way that it is. You know, I think Coach Leslie's probably telling his team to make sure you go offensive rebound, take care of the basketball, and be ready for the punch that Woodford County is going to try to start the half with. Absorb that and then settle back into the basketball game.
We're at halftime. It's a 10-point margin for Oldham County right now, and we'll come right back with more on Glycon.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Winter officially begins Thursday, December 21st, but the cold will be here long before that. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a 12-point HVAC checkup. Schedule now and it's only $99 for new customers. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
Keith Elkins along with Murray Garvin back at Oldham County, Woodford County High School. Oldham County on the lead right now at 40-30. We mentioned some first half numbers a few moments ago. Tonight's first half stats are brought to you by Oldham Financial. They provide clarity for your financial future. Visit oldhamfinancial.com for more information. So we have some scores of other games. Girls game, Woodford County at Collins. Woodford on top 20-11 and the second quarter there. Boys action tonight, Anderson County with early 4-point deficit to Rockcastle, and Spencer County with the early lead on Collins. Grant County and Owen County just about to start. So a lot of basketball action around Kentucky on a Monday night. We're underway here in the second half with Oldham up by 10 and in possession of the basketball. And that is Steinbrenner. Working outside, we get a whistle away from the ball.
Looks like Woodford County started the game in a box and won, and drew an offensive foul from Green right there.
So that'll turn it back over to Woodford County for their first try here in the second half, just underway in the third quarter. Yellow Jackets down by 10, and Oldham applying some pressure in backcourt, allowing them to advance it over the line. And now Woodford goes on the offense. There is Joyner with it. He had a good first half tonight. Backs it out of there. They're trying to initiate that offense, and of course missing their point guard and their floor general. Wade was out of action tonight, Santonio Wade.
Right there, that pass to the high post, it's got to hit the high post and then reverse to the other side. And the guard's got to be shot ready once that ball touches the high post. You got to be ready to shoot it on the perimeter.
Driving is Jenkins, looking for room on that baseline. Gets it back out to Joyner, and now out on top to Wade and underneath, and that is Starks who put it in. And a foul.
Starks is a phenomenal athlete. You can just tell how quick he jumps and gets off the floor there. And right there, it looked like his hand was around the square on delivering that layup.
Starks misses the free throw, leaving the score at 40-32. Starks, an outstanding football player on the Woodford County team, and particularly a good linebacker, and he has a linebacker look out there on the basketball floor. Now a steal by the Jackets. Here's Asher driving, and he puts it up. His shot may have been blocked, but it comes off short, and Woodford County still has it as Starks has it now and brings it back outside, turning it over to the guards. Here's the pass from Jenkins inside. That shot blocked. Back outside, and it's the shot by Jenkins again, and that one hits high off the rim.
You see the Woodford County bench kind of applaud right there because they got the paint touch to the kick out. Jenkins was shot ready, just didn't get the conversion on the three, but that's how the ball has to move for Woodford County against this difficult and confusing matchup zone that Oldham County is playing.
Colonel's on the offense now. Driving is Harmon, got it in the middle to Markham, but he lost it going up, and now the Jackets going the other way, and there is Joyner again.
That's about his 5th steal of the game and another conversion for the young freshman.
We'll get a timeout now, and that comes with 5:57 to go in the third quarter. Woodford closing the gap now. Oldham County up by 6, 40-34. Back in just a moment on Glycod.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
Back at Woodford County High School, 40-34 the score. Oldham County on top, but the Jackets have started very strongly here in the second half, Murray.
Yeah, they changed up the defense. They're in a box and one, trying to guard Green and forcing other Oldham County players to convert, and they just hadn't been able to make a shot this half so far.
Steinbrenner with the 15-foot jumper missed, and Woodford's got it again. Chance to cut further into that lead. Go to the high post to Starks, and he has to come back outside with it. Now Joyner on the left side. He goes to Starks as he breaks up into the middle. Got it along the baseline, and the shot is good by Jenkins.
Good things happen when you get the ball to the high post. I would like for Coach Brown to instruct Starks that when he catches it to the high post to look opposite of where he got it from, and that makes the defense have to close out, and you can attack a closeout and get a conversion about like what they did just there.
40-36, and now the lead is 3 after the free throw. It was Wade, I said Jenkins, and Wade's three-point play makes it 40-37. Now the pass off the hands of Harmon and out of bounds, and the Jackets can take advantage of a turnover here and get closer, possibly even tie at this point.
Well, if you remember, Keith, they started the game slow, and it seems like the third quarter is a repeat of the beginning of the first quarter.
Starks breaking up into that middle right there. Didn't go to him the first time. Here is Jenkins with it. He goes to Asher, who backs it out. Looking inside. Now they go on the post. The short turnaround jumper, no good by Joyner. And now it's an Oldham County rebound. A long three attempt by Green, not there. Tip, no good. Rebound coming to Wade, driving, and gets it off to Joyner. And then along the baseline. A lot of traffic in there, and Oldham comes away with it. Green has it behind the back dribble and fires to a teammate. There's Markham with the shot off the glass. Won't go. And out of bounds it goes to Woodford County. And as you said, Murray, Green's teammates are having difficulty converting, and that just puts more pressure on that offensive team.
Absolutely. You know, they're harassing Green, forcing him to give the ball up this half, and his teammates just hadn't converted. But when you have a scorer of his capability, all he needs to do is see one go in.
Now a steal, but then a re-steal, and Starks came up with it. Woodford County's got it. Wade driving, now runs into trouble. Now he lost it, picked up by Harmon. He drives, he's got a lane to the basket, missed the shot though, but there's Green with the rebound, and he puts it in. So Green, a follow shot that time, alert to where the ball was and didn't take for granted that one was going in. Stuck it back in there himself.
Yeah, Woodford County's done a good job of making him work for his baskets this half. Again, with a scorer like Green, seeing the ball go in sometimes is all the confidence they need. So Let's see if it leads to a barrage of points for him like it did in the first quarter.
It was a barrage in that first quarter and second quarter, too, as he had unofficially 23 at halftime. Now the pass sails out of bounds, and so Oldham with a 5-point lead, trying to withstand this Woodford County run. You said that they would have to be ready to take a punch, and certainly they've taken one here. Let's see if they can recover from it. They lead by 5 right now, 42-37, as got just under 3.5 to go in the third quarter here at Woodford County. This is Hinkle with it now. Green out on top, looking for some room somewhere. Fires cross court, but that one was anticipated well and stolen, and the drive and the layup is good. Starks with the steal and the conversion.
Here comes the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it's a 3-point ball game. Oldham County was up by 10 at halftime. Harmon driving. Now Green with a good look, and he's got it.
That's a big shot for Oldham County right there.
Sorry, it was Markham on that one. Had the delivery similar to Green and the result similar to Green, but it was Markham.
Yeah, big shot for them. You know, this boxing one has kind of eliminated Green from the offense, and Oldham County needed someone to step up and make that shot, and Markham came in and hit that three.
45-39, a big one for Oldham County by Henry Markham. Woodford County works it out front. That is Joyner on the left side. Back out in front to Asher. Cross to the right side, Peters, and then on the baseline now. Cross court to Starks. He tried to go underneath and get a pass on the other side of the lane, and they weren't able to connect. The ball goes out of bounds.
Again, you can expect this when you have your leading scorer out. Woodford County kind of gets discombobulated with who needs to be where, and that leads to uncertainty. And then sometimes you can pass the ball too many times.
Get a timeout right now for Oldham County, and they lead it by a score of 45-39. We're in the third quarter. Got exactly 2 minutes to go. We'll be right back on Glycod.
Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community. You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
At Woodford County High School, a good one tonight as we expected. It's fluctuated a little bit more maybe than we expected, Murray, because Oldham has jumped out to a good lead there, but now Woodford County on the comeback trail, trailing by 6, very much in it.
Yes, Woodford County changing the defense at halftime. In timeouts, you don't have a whole lot of time to explain what you need to do when you see a different defense in the second half. Great strategy by Coach Brown, looking to see how Oldham County responds.
They are on the attack now. That is Hinkle out front and Harmon looking inside for Green. That one's knocked away from him. It was Joyner, I believe, who came back over the top and knocked that one away, so the Colonels will retain control. Leading by 6. Green, nice pass in the lane, but that one is swatted away by Starks and brought down by Asher, and the defensive play gives it back to Woodford County.
Landon Starks is what we call quick twitch. You know, the way he responded to that block shot right there was pretty impressive.
Big play for Woodford County as Green hit the man in the lane. Looked like he was going to get a good shot. Driving is Joyner. Can't get that one to fall. And the rebound to the Colonels. Driving down the court is Hinkle, and that pass deflected out of bounds.
Right there on Jenkins' drive, again, that's another floater. I would prefer they try to use the backboard instead of that touch shot from 5 feet.
Green off the baseline, gets a double team and took an extra step. Well, they closed in on him that time, and forced him into the turnover.
Woodford County has to respond and convert on these stops that they're holding Oldham County to no points right here. They got to get something in return, because when you're down, you can't trade baskets.
Now a turnover back across the line, and that'll give it back to the Colonels. Defending a 6-point lead now as we're under a minute to go in the third quarter. Oldham County came in at 14-5, Woodford at 13-3. So we expected a good competitive game between two talented teams, and we're getting just that here as we move into the late stages of the third quarter. Drive along the baseline, but Green covered up, gives it to Steinbrenner, now to Harmon, and now it's knocked away. Picked up by Green, he fakes, now gets it back and lays it in. Nice work.
It's great ball movement, an old give and go. Passed the ball inside and made that cut to the basket for a layup right there.
Yeah, Green got rid of the ball and then got it right back and made the layup, and it's now an 8-point lead for Oldham County. Driving is Joyner, and Markham stops him but commits the foul.
That's a good take by Joyner. I like the way that he finished off 2 feet right there instead of jumping off one where you don't have as much control.
Four team fouls on Oldham County here in the third quarter. And the shot rims out of there for Joyner. He's having a good ball game, taking a lot of that offensive load, a lot of the ball handling load that they miss with the absence of Santonio Wade.
Yes, he stepped up, but most importantly, Woodford County has really stepped up on the defensive end to currently holding Oldham to only 7 points this quarter.
47-40 the score. Final seconds of the third quarter, and Green will try to get a shot up. Takes a glance at the clock and now moves to the right of the lane. Tried to pass to a teammate. Now 2 seconds, a steal. Now Green steals it back, and too late for the shot. He tried to dish it off to Steinbrenner, but the time ran out before Steinbrenner could lay it in, and we come to the end of the third quarter with the score. It is Oldham County 47 and Woodford County 40. So back with fourth quarter action in just a moment on Glycon.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. For an intuitive, simple, and stress-free mortgage process, visit ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors.
Glad to have you with us on Glycon. Fourth quarter action coming up. I'm Keith Elkins, Murray Garvin alongside. We have seen a good one tonight, and Woodford County having to play some aggressive defense, but Murray, they're doing it without fouling.
Well, they're doing it without fouling. What they need to do is also play the offensive end the way they're playing the defensive end. They held Oldham County to 7 points on that quarter. They needed to cut this deficit a little bit closer than 7, but I believe Woodford starts with the ball here to begin the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up, 47-40. Woodford or Oldham County leading. Oldham led at the half by 10, 40-30. And now Woodford County will have the ball as we start the fourth quarter of action. Joyner gets it to Brown inside to Starks. The shot missed. Rebound to Markham of Oldham County.
That was a great set coming out of the fourth quarter versus zone.
There's a three-pointer by Steinbrenner, and that's what they needed to take some of the pressure off Green. A nice three-point shot by Abram Steinbrenner. Now it's a 10-point lead again.
The lead can balloon quick against Oldham County because just like when they're down, they can get back in the game. When they're up, they hit a couple of jump shots.
There's Joyner driving. That one just would not go down for him, but Starks is there to stick it in.
It's a big possession for Woodford County right there. Now that Woodford's got to lock in on the defensive end and guard the three-point line.
Shot from off the left wing is no good by Roush, and now, or by Hinkle rather, and now driving is Jenkins for the basket for Woodford County, and now it's 50-44.
Keith, I believe that was Joyner again.
Was it Joyner again?
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. Joyner number 2 and Jenkins 3, and now there's a shot by Hinkle. It's good, and it's 52-44.
This is what Coach Leslie was talking about, that Max will allow the game to come to him and not force it, and that's kind of what he's done over the last quarter and a half. He's not forcing shots this half.
Joyner from outside this time. Shot no good, tip no good. The Colonels head the other way with it, leading by 8. Driving is Steinbrenner. Now Green has a look from way out, and they need to stay on him if you're guarding Max Green. Here's the shot from the corner. No good by Harmon. We get a foul. Jenkins with the foul.
Oldham County did a good job that possession, rotating the ball. They got a wide open look from the corner from Harmon, and then followed up on the offensive rebound.
Pass goes in on the lob to Green, but he is stopped, and Woodford's got it going the other way. That was Jenkins with the block down at the other end. Now a nice pass underneath, and the shot is good and closes the lead to 4. Joyner again. Now on the foul line to Markham. He gets it outside to Max Green. Green driving, and somebody reached out to get him as he went by, I think.
That's a foul on Woodford County.
Yeah, yes it is.
It's their first one since the second quarter, I believe.
They had one in this quarter, and they're up to 2 now, but they haven't had many. Yeah, they've been playing that defense and trying to rally themselves back into this game, but doing it without fouling. Now Green hits the floor, and they'll get another foul. I think that one. Jenkins with the foul, and it's 3 team fouls on Woodford County in this fourth quarter. 5:26 to go. Oldham County in a battle tonight, trying to hang on for their 15th win of the season.
The intensity is picked up in the gym as we get to this fourth quarter.
Now pass deflected, nearly stolen by Asher. Be Steinbrenner to play it in. Comes into Hinkle. Will Hinkle handling the ball out front. Guarded by Joyner. Woodford County applying that defensive pressure. Now driving is Steinbrenner. Good ball movement, but they cover it up in time before the shot. Now the drive, though, by Hinkle, and he gets it to fall.
Big shot by probably the smallest guy on the court right there in Hinkle.
Long one, good for Woodford County. That was Brown, I believe. And the Jackets have closed it to 5 at 54-49. Get a quick timeout here, and we'll take a quick break as well. 54-49 Oldham County. We're in the fourth quarter, 4:50 to go. We'll be right back on Glycod.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
$4:50 to go, a 5-point lead for Oldham County, and not surprised, Murray, that we're seeing a good close battle here.
Absolutely. Woodford County has championship DNA, even though they're without their leading scorer, Santonio Wade. Coach Brown and his squad, they're going to fight until there's no more time on the clock.
They are playing very hard, as is Oldham County, and here is Hinkle handling the ball against some defensive pressure out front. Colonel's working it. Every pass, it seems, is contested right now, and they're trying to keep that ball on the move. In the corner, Green gives it back up to Hinkle, and now on the high post, there is Markham. Starts in, and there's Green right at the top. Looking for a shot, nothing there for him. Crowd into it. Here is a nice reverse move by Green, and then we get a foul as he wheeled into the lane.
The crowd was asking for a 5-second count right there. Woodford County, you want to keep Oldham from getting to the free throw line because they shoot a high percentage from the free throw line.
The pass comes into Harmon, had a good look from the top of the key, but missed the shot. Loose ball picked up by Woodford, and here come the Jackets. There is Starks with it. Out to Wade, and now they'll set it up out front. Jenkins and Joyner back and forth out front, and now Jenkins looking for a lane, finds one. Now it goes underneath, and the shot good by Starks. Nice work by Woodford County, and a good shot by Starks.
That was a great set play there with the high ball screen versus the zone, and then the baseline screen for Starks to get that well, it was a contested layup.
Long one by Green is good. And gave him just a little bit of an opening, and that's all he needed.
Big-time players make big-time plays.
57-54. The Yellow Jackets had caught up. Now quickly a three-pointer by Green, and it's 57-54 Oldham. Here's Jenkins with it. Goes over to Joyner, starts his drive, lays it in. .250 to go as we come up on the 250 mark. Here's Green. He has an opening now and puts it up there. No good this time. 57-54 is still the scoreboard, what the scoreboard says. Here's a drive by Green, lays it up. No good, but he's fouled.
Strong take to the basket right there, put him to the line, and also be Woodford's 5th team foul. Am I correct on that?
Showing 4 on the scoreboard. The foul was on Starks, though, and it is the team's 5th. So we'll see free throws from Oldham County, and Max Green steps to the line with that 84% free throw shooting percentage. Okay, now they're changing it, yeah. 53 for Woodford County. They've had that's been discussed here for the last couple of minutes, and now it is 57-53. And Green misses the free throw.
I believe there was some question about the score at the scorer's table.
Mm-hmm. They took a point off for Woodford, and now it's 58-53. They had 54 up there a moment ago. And with that last free throw by Green, Oldham leads it by 5, and we're down to 2.5 minutes in this ball game in regulation. Joyner pressured, got rid of it to Jenkins. Wade inside. There is Asher. He's immediately double teamed. Gets it back outside. Jenkins takes it from there and missed the shot. Rebound off the backboard and picked up by Hinkle. Here is Green. Jenkins right there with Green. Now a steal. They stepped in. Asher got it. Driving for the basket. Lays it up. No good. A block by Green, and out of bounds it goes. He saved a layup.
That was a great play by Green on that block right there. I thought Asher had the opportunity to give it up to his teammate, and he chose to keep it. And again, big-time players make big-time plays, and Green with a great defensive stop.
A defensive play that time by Max Green. Woodford County with possession. We're coming down to a minute and a half to go, and they looked like they were a little unsure of themselves, and Jerron Brown wants a timeout. So he will take a timeout with 1:35 to go, 58-53 the score, Oldham County on top, and we will be right back with more basketball action from Woodford County High School on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
(58-53) with 1:35 to go, and Woodford County looked a little unsettled on that last possession. Murray, I would think it would be a good call for a timeout there.
Well, it's a good call for a timeout, and Coach Brown wanted to get – this is a big possession for them. He wants to get a great look for his team. This matchup zone has kind of had them off, but they've been successful coming out of timeout. So let's see what they do right here.
Team's back on the floor now. You can see 1:35 to go.
A lot of coaches wish, when you have a young team, you wish you could stop it every trip and draw something up.
Right. That's right. Need a word with them, and that action's so fast on the court that things speed up, and sometimes a player makes a quick decision that he wishes soon that he hadn't made. So we'll see what they come up with here after having the time to talk about it. And for Oldham County, we see Hinkle back out there, and Roush goes to the bench. And Asher passes it in to Joyner. Now Joyner gets an opening momentarily, and then a foul as they went for the steal. And Joyner fouled as he drove to the basket. Things getting pretty intense out there.
Well, the way that he went over his shoulder, Woodford was calling for an intentional foul or a flagrant foul. I just thought it was an aggressive play to not get the shot off right there.
So that is now just one foul on Oldham County in the fourth quarter. So out of bounds to Woodford County underneath the basket. That is Asher to play it in. And it comes outside, deflected away, and now Harmon has it off to Green, fakes two players out, tried to bounce it between somebody's legs and couldn't do it, but the Colonels retained possession.
Smart play by Harmon to pull it out and kind of milk the clock right here. They're playing with the lead, and they're in the, well, not the bonus anymore. They're 2 shots on the foul.
So now Oldham County will take a timeout. That comes with 1:08 to go. And we will take a break as well. Be back with more in just a moment. 58-53 Oldham County, as we'll be right back on Glycod.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
We've referred to some of the other action around Kentucky tonight. Tonight's scoreboard presented by Kinzer & Kinzer, delivering clean, comfortable air. And we've got a good one going right here, as we expected. 1:08 to go. Fourth quarter, Oldham County up by 5. And the Colonels have the basketball. And it comes into Markham. Right back to Steinbrenner. They back it out of there. No hurry to attack the basket. Asher after him. And you heard the announcement. 1 minute to go in the ball game. Here is Green with it now. He's just handling the ball, not so much looking for his shot now, just keeping possession.
Yeah, well, the clock's on their side.
Absolutely.
And he's an 84% free throw shooter.
And he is fouled as he started in toward the lane, and that's who they want up at the free throw line is Max Green, shooting 84% coming in. And
I was surprised that Woodford didn't foul earlier in the possession, because with no shot clock, you need the basketball, and you had other guys that shoot way less of a percentage than Green does, and they had the ball in their hand. So surprised they passed on that foul.
Green nails the free throw, didn't hit anything but the net. And it is now 59-53, and Green had 23 unofficially in the first half, so another big night for him. He has had 10 30-plus point games this year. He hits the second free throw just like the first one, and it's 60-53. Yeah, because Woodford needed more than one possession that time in this situation, so they've got to get some points on the board. Here is Asher with it, driving into the lane. He'll put it up going by and miss the shot. Rebound to Oldham County, ahead to Green. He's going to take it toward the basket and hands it off to his teammate Roush, and Roush is fouled as he went up to lay it in.
Yeah, it was an unselfish play by Green right there. You know, gets his teammate a look at the free throw line. And Keith, something that I've really discovered doing this broadcasting, it's really easy to coach from up here.
It is. It's considerably easier, isn't it? So you wait until the decision is made, then you tell us about it. You know, you don't have to make it. That's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Makes it fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, right, and you lose no sleep.
60-53, Oldham County trying to nail it down. They are very close to doing that. 26.7 left on the clock. And we see Probst back in the ball game for Woodford County.
Yeah, that was Stark's 5th foul right there.
Stark's playing very hard tonight, working hard in that middle. There's the shot good by Cameron Roush. 61-53. And now 62-53 as Roush makes both of them. And Woodford will have to be in a big hurry now. We got a foul. Leche with the foul.
Well, the foul count is in their advantage. They can foul, 2 more times before they're in the bonus. Oh.
And now a steal and a layup by Roush is good. And now it's 64-53. They've stretched it out here just in the last minute and a half or so. Driving his way, can't get it to fall, gets the follow. That comes with 5.5 seconds to go, and they'll take a timeout. We'll keep it right here, but it'll be a win for Oldham County. They got a battle from Woodford County tonight, who was without one of their leading players, certainly their leading scorer, Santonio Wade. But the Yellow Jackets played hard, but it's going to be Oldham County's game, and they had to battle too to get this win.
Absolutely, Woodford County put a heck of a fight. Coach Brown took that timeout probably to address his team, just to encourage them and tell them, hey, this is an opportunity to grow. We'll learn from this, and we'll keep going, because they may be without Santonio for a couple of weeks, from my understanding. So this will be a stretch for Woodford County, where some guys have to really grow up and mature in their role for the basketball team, and it may prepare them for district play coming up here in late February, early March.
Showing 4 seconds even now to go in the ball game. We'll see these final seconds played out here. Santonio Wade averaging 18 points a game, and he's made 26 three-pointers on the season. Very quick player, as we've mentioned, so a big part of the Woodford County offense. But credit Oldham County, too. They had to come in here and win on the road and against a very athletic Woodford County team. Inbounds pass comes to Green, and he will dribble it out. And we are at the end of this ball game. The final score, Oldham County 64 and Woodford County 55. And a good one tonight here at Woodford County High School. And we will begin our postgame report in just a moment here on Glycod.
For more than 35 years, online and through our branch office locations, Ruoff Mortgage has helped people discover, finance, and move into their homes with confidence. From the moment you send in an application to the day you get the keys, Ruoff keeps things moving exceptionally fast. By sharing knowledge and professional guidance, Ruoff Mortgage helps people see the potential and excitement in the homeownership experience. Visit one of our convenient branch locations or get started online at ruoff.com.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
UA Local 502 is offering great career opportunities for plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians. They're seeking highly skilled and trained workers with or without experience. Incentives include debt-free education, employer-funded benefits, apprenticeship that comes with employment, and high starting wages. If you're ready to accelerate your career or just want a fresh start, UA Local 502 could be for you. Contact them at 502-361-8492. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Are you up to date on your vaccinations? Vaccines help fight infections and protect your community. When you get vaccinated, your immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades your body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide yourself with the best protection against 14 serious diseases. The Oldham County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, visit oldhamcountyhealthdepartment.org. Healthy people build a strong community.
Winter officially begins Thursday, December 21st, but the cold will be here long before that. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a 12-point HVAC checkup. Schedule now and it's only $99 for new customers. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilley in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Crestwood State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We are back at Woodford County High School following the win by Oldham County tonight, 64-55. I'm Keith Elkins, Murray Garvin alongside the former high school and college coach. And Murray, I want to ask you from the coach's perspective what each of these coaches might be thinking at this point about their team's performance. We start with Josh Leslie. His team came in, got a good win on the road. And anytime you can win against a good team on the road, that's got to be a pretty good win, doesn't it?
There's not too many things better in life than a road win and against a defending region champion like Woodford County. So I know that Coach Leslie is ecstatic at the performance of his team to come on the road and get this win. He spoke about driving over an hour to get here. And his young men haven't responded the way that he would have liked during the season, so he was looking for growth tonight, and I believe he's pleased with what he witnessed.
And we talked about Woodford County's aggressive defense. That was the thing that was going to keep them in the ball game, but Oldham was generally pretty solid with their ball handling, and it seemed like, especially late in the ball game, every pass was contested. They really had to work at it.
Yes, Woodford County was able to play aggressively on the defensive end. They just couldn't sustain it. Sometimes you can play so hard defensively, and when you're missing your leading scorer, you don't have that person to step up and score when you need those baskets. And tonight I thought they went in spurts. I thought the third quarter they went on a scoring drought when they were playing well defensively, but they weren't getting paid on the offensive end.
And we talked about what Coach Leslie might be thinking. What about Coach Jerron Brown? His team played very, very hard tonight, not at full strength, of course, as we mentioned during the broadcast a few times, but still they battled right to the end.
Well, there's no moral victories, but you can't break them down too much. You got to keep your guys' confidence, tell them that, hey, we were out there without our leading scorer in Santonio Wade. It was a great opportunity to grow. I think he's got to talk about the performance of Omari Joyner and his contribution to the team tonight, and see if they can do that again later on this week in their next game and continue just to get better.
Well, it was a 64-55 win for Oldham County tonight over Woodford County. A good, entertaining ball game. We hope you enjoyed watching. We've got a little more to go on our post-game report, and we'll continue that in just a moment. We'll be right back to Woodford County High School on Glycod.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
Line to rent, not just blinds. Line to rent, not just blinds.
Proud supporters of Oldham County High School's athletics. Robin Lawson and Financial Solutions Incorporated have been recognized over a dozen times as Oldham County's best financial planner. Robin and his team provide individuals and small businesses the tools needed to achieve their financial goals, because they care not just about the result, but also the process. Visit their office in LaGrange at 309 West Jefferson Street, or learn more online at oldhamfinancial.com. Financial Solutions Incorporated. Clarity for your financial future.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
Postgame report continues from Woodford County High School. We don't have the official box in front of us, but we can tell you that we had Max Green unofficially with 23 at halftime tonight, so this should be number 17 in his, or number 11, I should say, among 30-point plus games this year. And Omari Joyner, a nice game for Woodford County tonight. He had 11 at the half and contributed some big baskets there in the second half, near the 20-point mark for him tonight in a fine performance. The final stats tonight presented by Oldham Financial, providing clarity for your financial future. And now quick look at some scores. The girls basketball North Oldham over Moore, 73-34 the final. Boys action tonight, Anderson County trailing Rockcastle County 40-28, just under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Girls action, Woodford County at Collins, and Woodford County leads that one 33-29, just under 7 minutes to go. Collins boys trailing Spencer County 35-21 at the half. Owen County 25-20 over Grant County at the half. Murray, I know as a coach, you got to be concerned first and foremost with your game, but did you ever do any scoreboard watching? Did you look those things up after the game?
Well, during the conference race, you want to see what your competitors are doing and, preparing for the next game, see who may be hot, checking box scores. So it's a part of the journey of the season.
We will take a break now and be back with more on our post-game report, including tonight's outstanding players in just a moment. 64-55 the final. Oldham County a winner over Woodford County on Glycod.
The reason I went to traditional bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
Winter officially begins Thursday, December 21st, but the cold will be here long before that. Are you ready? Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a 12-point HVAC checkup. Schedule now and it's only $99 for new customers. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
For dependable, friendly heating, cooling, electric, and plumbing service, it's Kinzer & Kinzer at 200 East Jefferson Street in LaGrange. Locally owned and operated since 1983. Call 502-222-0497.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Oldham County High Schools basketball from Glycod.
Back to wrap it up from Woodford County High School tonight after the 64-55 win by Oldham County over the host Woodford County Yellow Jackets. Let's take a look at our most outstanding players for tonight's game. The most outstanding players are presented by State Farm Insurance agent Leslie Gilly. For a quote on home, auto, or life insurance, contact Leslie at 502-384-6184. Max Green for Oldham County and Amari Joyner for Woodford County. Our choices for outstanding players tonight. Murray, let's start with Green.
Yeah, Green was everything they said he was. He could score the basketball. He's unselfish. He plays both ends of the floor. And that's the type of young man that you like leading your program, and he did a good job of leading his squad tonight.
Amari Joyner turned in a big effort for Woodford County tonight and helped keep them in this ball game.
Omari Joyner is a name to mark down. Being a young freshman in a program here at Woodford County under Coach Brown, and again, his dad was a college basketball player and a longtime head basketball coach at Frankfort High School. Kid has major upside.
And the congratulations to our most outstanding players in the ball game, Max Green, Omari Joyner. And now let's take a look at our upcoming schedule here on Glycod. That's brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage, opening doors. Tuesday, Henry Clay at Douglas, and then Thursday of this week, Floyd Central at Providence over in Indiana. That's a girls' game. And then Friday at 6 o'clock, girls and boys doubleheader, South Oldham at North Oldham. I think they'll have a few people in the building that night, won't they? Right. And then 7:30 on Friday at Shelby County at Oldham County, Douglas at Bryan Station, and Providence at CAI. And the schedule subject to change, of course, but that's the lineup as we have it now here on Glycod as the upcoming schedule brought to you by Ruoff Mortgage. That'll do it for us tonight. Murray, it was a pleasure working with you.
Absolutely. So likewise, Keith.
For Murray Garvin and for our producer Tim Bryan, for our camera operator John Strange, I'm Keith Elkins, bidding you good night from Woodford County High School. Again, the final score, Oldham County 64, Woodford County 55. Thanks for watching Oldham County High School's basketball on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Oldham County High School's basketball. Tonight's game was brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Oldham County Health Department, healthy people, strong community. Kinser & Kinser, delivering clean, comfortable air. State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilly, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Oldham County Solid Waste Management featuring Waste Wizard. And by LaGrange Service Center, Mortensen Family Dental, Thompson Heating and Cooling, and Financial Solutions Incorporated.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.